What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a while, and that's my fault. I just haven't really felt like picking up the camera and been busy, real busy. But things have still been going on, and before I give you what's been going on in my life, causing me to be busy and all this other stuff, I should let you guys know. Well, he's still working on the car. Ladder bar brackets are in. Today we are actually going to get this thing mounted in the correct location where we want it, and then we're going to build frame rails and all this other fun stuff. So the car's still been being worked on, and changes are being made actually. Like this is the LS that is, was going to go into it. It's sold. It is off to its new owner. New owner being my dad. He is actually going to take this LS, put it in his dually. It was a small block dually 2000, year 2000 Chevy 3500 dually. Small block Vortec motor in it. Wore out like 260,000 plus miles wore out. Tennessee truck, so still pretty clean. And he asked me, "What you doing with the LS?" And I said, well, some things have come up, so the project kind of got a little sidetracked, and it's up for sale. So he picked it up. It's actually going to be going into his truck, which I'm sure I'll be doing a little bit of the series on as well. Film a little bit of that. So that's pretty fun and exciting. So what does that mean for the Fairmont? Well, I'm not sure. I still have LS motors laying around, but there's also big block motors laying around. I don't know. I'm not sure. Haven't really figured it out yet. I have an idea on what I want to do, but nothing's set in stone, so it's kind of up in the air. I got LS motors. I got two. I got that one, and then I got a 6-liter that just needs some internals. Obviously, that one needs internals too, but there's also a big block, and maybe a nitrous big block would be kind of fun. Who knows? I'm not sure. I'm not saying anything. It's another 4-door, so maybe we just do like a... There's Charlie Brown out of Tin Soldiers. Maybe this could be another big block nitrous 4-door. Who knows? I'm not sure. I'm not putting anything set in stone. But so things are still happening. Ladder bars, brackets are welded on completely. Did that the other night. This thing is actually going to be going in hopefully today. And the LS in the car is sold. So a lot has gone on. We've also gone to Michigan for some snowmobile racing. Since pretty much the last racing we did was the No Prep and beginning of September, and now it's October 3rd. It's actually my birthday. Turned 23. So that's cool. Yeah, almost over a month ago was the last time I really filmed something, and too long. So what else did we miss? We went to Michigan for some snowmobile racing, had a blast. That was really fun. Came back. We actually just did some racing yesterday. Dave Will, we went outlaw. We went into the outlaw class at ESTA, one of the last outlaw races of the year, of the season. And Jamie Stanton came out, and huge thanks to him. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Jake Holtridge as well. Thank you for your guys' input and getting us right. We have an idea. It's still not perfect, but we know the direction we have to go and what we got to do to fix the car. But we made it to the finals. We had a horseshoe crammed up our butt, but we made it to the finals. We did lose in the finals against Jim Bersani. We flat up got out horsepowered, but it is what it is. We got the car at least working again and making passes. I'm actually going to throw some videos in here. There was... what you're going to see is there's going to be 3 test passes. So a test run in Outlaw, a licensing run, and then a test run again in Outlaw. And then you're going to see first round, and then you're going to see second round, and then you're going to see third round, and then you're going to see the finals. First round, we had Mark Town in a badass Mustang with a small block that spins like 10,000 RPMs. It's a small block nitrous motor with a Lenko, and super cool car. So badass. I think one of the coolest cars out there in my opinion. It's super cool. Next round we had a green Mustang, which unfortunately he timed out or it appeared that he had timed out. We took the win. Third round, we got a bye into the finals, which was really handy. You're going to see that too. And then we had the finals against Jim Bersani, where we just flat out got hot horsepower, but we went down the track, which was cool. So you guys are actually going to see those videos right now because I have them. So let's throw them in, and you guys can see a little bit of racing. And then we're going to come back, and you guys are caught up after that. You know, we went to Michigan, sled racing. We sold this. We sold the LS out of here. That's going to go in Dad's truck. We have a ladder bar. Brackets already made. And we're ready to rip. Oh, one last thing. The reason that this car is kind of slowing down on progress, I'm going to get my CDL, and that costs a lot of money. Mainly because you can't just take it like a normal driver's test anymore. You actually have to go through schooling. At least where I'm at, you legitimately have to go through schooling. So it's a weekend class, cost a lot of money, and that's one of the main reasons I actually sold the motor out of this thing. It was just a quick way to get some cash ready for that. And that's another reason why this is kind of slowed down, is because that costs a lot of money, and it's going to take up a lot of time. And obviously because now I got to study for class and stuff and things of that nature, and I can't be race car all the time. So that's kind of where we're at on an update. I'm getting my CDL. Fairmont is still making progress, not 100% great. Motor sold, gonna go in Dad's truck. Dad is gonna start working on his truck here shortly, so we'll get some video of that. Hope you guys like old Chevys. I know I'm a big fan of it. Truck has a really cool story, and we'll actually get into that maybe at another video. It's kind of where we're at. We went racing in Michigan. I'm kind of repeating myself. I just want to make sure I got everything covered, and I think I do. Went to, last race was the no prep. We went to Michigan. I decided to get my CDL, so I signed up for that. Got stuff going on. So, all right. Enjoy these videos of us racing yesterday where we made it to the finals. Super awesome. And we'll come back and we'll be doing Fairmont stuff after that. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Enjoy these videos, and I'll catch up with you guys after that. Alright guys, so what you just saw is kind of the preparation on getting this cross member located and getting it where we want it to be. So what I did, if you weren't really able to see, is I came with a cutoff wheel and I cut some of the floor out just to be able to slide this plate in. It still gives us some room for adjustment on where we want this to go. We know this is kind of the general area, so worst case scenario, I still have to come in and I'll trim this plate up, give us some more forward or back, whatever we got to do, whatever makes us happy in where we want to do. But kind of the plan is I cleaned up this area. I got all the floor and stuff all cleaned up, trimmed out, as you saw, nice and smooth now. The goal is that we are going to weld this, and then just like we did these plates, oh wow, just like we did these plates, we are going to heat these and beat them right into place and weld them. The plates need some trimming. Trim the top up a little bit so we can actually get into the rocker panel and we're not just welding over here. We actually want to get into this little material right here, so that is kind of where we're at on this. Same story for that one. You know, that plate fits right into a little slot that's over there, and trim that plate up, weld it to the rocker panel, same, you know, same both sides. So what we really got to do now is we actually have to throw the rear end back in the car. If you notice, it is out. We just have the wheels and tires in there because we were figuring out what we want to do with the frame rails and how we wanted to run them, and we do have an idea on that. I'll get into that at a different video, as this one I'm sure is already running pretty long. So kind of what we got going on is we really need to figure out where the ladder bar cross member is going to go. We obviously, as you see, what I just did, we got the plates made. I do have to trim them up, make them fit even better. We have a general location where we want to be, so got to put the rear end back in, got to measure it up, make sure it's exactly where we want it, and take measurements, spot, you know, tack weld some things in place, double check everything, make sure we're happy with it, and weld the cross member into the location. Now that sounds really easy, but there's a lot that needs to go into it, but that is for another video. I'm just kind of had to just be posting again. I'm not going to be able to post the 3 times a week, as it's just a lot going on, not able to be as consistent as I would like to be, so there's no reason to start a schedule that I know I can't keep. I want to at least do a minimum of once a week, hopefully twice, but 3 is a lot. So that's kind of where we're at and what we got going on. Car's still being worked on, obviously. I just wasn't in the position to film and all to do this other stuff. A lot going on outside of race car stuff, trying to better my situation and things of that nature. That's why I'm going to go get my CDL and all this other stuff, is because the level that I want to race at, I just can't afford. So I just got to work a little bit harder and find somewhere to fit in where I can't afford to race at the level I want. So that is what we got going on. That's where we're at. Plugging away at stuff, and things are happening. So we're still racing. We're still doing car stuff. It's just I was busy, didn't have time to film, and honestly just didn't feel like it. I was kind of enjoying taking a little break and just not having expectations for myself of filming, editing, and all this other stuff. It was a nice little break, but I need to get back on it, or else I'm never going to get back on it. So I need to hop on this horse again and start filming, posting again. So to make a long video, long story, long everything short, we're back, but not at the consistency that we once were. Not as many videos per week, 1 minimum, 2 maximum. I cannot finish the car this season, as just life happens, and I'm trying to better my situation, so I have to work a little bit harder outside of the race car stuff. Obviously, because building your own race cars don't really pay the bills. It just takes your money. So I need to work harder outside of race cars to be able to afford to race at the level I want to race. That's what we got going on. So busy outside of race car stuff. Gonna try to keep filming and keep at it. LS out of the Fairmont is sold, and that motor right there is gone. That is going to another project. We are working on the cross member, trying to get this in place, and yeah. Once that's in place, we're going to do the frame rails, which are right here, and we're going to attach them into this cage and finalize everything, make it a complete, make it a complete roll cage, roll bar assembly deal again, and not just whatever this is. I will explain how we're going to do the frame rails in another video, along with some other stuff, I'm sure. But this was just a nice kind of refresh video where we left off, where I've been, why I haven't been posting, what I got going on outside of race cars. And yeah, I'm still here, still going to be posting videos. We have a bunch of new subscribers, and it's super cool. So welcome everyone that's new. Hopefully I was able to keep your attention this whole video. If not, understand it's kind of boring. I'm really just talking and explaining where I was and what I got going on, as I feel that if you're going to take the time to subscribe and watch my stuff, then you should be in tune to what I'm doing. So that's what we got going on. Trying to better my situations and better my outside of race car life, so that way we can do more and better race car stuff. Of course, if everything goes to plan, then everything's going to work out just fine. If not, then I just got to work a little bit harder. It is what it is. I ain't going to stop doing stuff. I just got to keep working. So that's where we're at. That's what we got going on. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to cut this video off. There was a lot, and I'm sure we'll cover more stuff and different videos, but this was just kind of an introduction on Fairmont, where we're at, what I've been doing, what we got going on, and all that fun stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. As always, welcome all the new people, and yeah, let's get back into the swing of things, and I'll see you guys in the next video.